Hi, this is Michael. This is a video about some of these objects around the planet Saturn. There have been many articles written about the fact that one or more large objects have been spotted orbiting the planet Saturn. And the source of some of these articles are credible people and even news organizations. They found these objects in photos published by NASA of the USA. In our video description, we have posted some links to some of these stories. However, what is most astonishing than the objects themselves is that according to some of these sources, these objects are the ones making the rings around the planet Saturn. Now, with such a fantastic findings, it makes you wonder why there is no more interest from the scientific establishment regarding the objects around the planet. In this image, the object appears on the top left corner on top of the planet. So we cut out this object and enlarge it for you to see it better. And here is an enhancement of this object. Looking at some of the details of this object, we can see a structure of some type. It seems that whatever this is, it seems to be very large. But notice that some of the details of the structure are even visible in the original image. One thing to keep in mind is that there seems to be more than one object orbiting the planet Saturn. And here we have one of the most astonishing images published of this object. We cut out this image for you to see a better outline of this object. Some of you may be wondering what makes this image so astonishing. Here's why. Now, the comparison that you see between this object and the Soviet submarine, it is not for sizes, because this object, it is much larger than this Soviet submarine. We are only using the comparison of the Soviet submarine and this object to show you that this object, it is intelligent made. Study the ends of this object and notice the aerodynamic flow of its design. As we look at this image, do you know what this means? This means that all the knowledge, expertise, and technological development that humanity has learned from the shape of a submarine, it seems that somebody out there in outer space has been using it for thousands of years before humanity was even on the face of this planet. And not only are they using the shape of the submarine, but they have been smart enough to figure it out how to make the submarine fly in outer space. There is something else about this object, because the light reflection, it seems to be bouncing off its surface, indicating that this object may be much larger than what the human eyes can see. Let's have a look.